Road to Miami, sponsored by Jim Hudson Automotive Group.
Starting you off with a little college football at this midday. Bowl season in full effect. We are 1 day away from the kickoff between Georgia and Florida State at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. That's where we find our Dan Booth and Alyssa Lyons as they continue our Road to Miami coverage live from South Florida. Guys, how is it going down there?
Greetings from beautiful South Florida, where the weather is perfect and you can just feel that anticipation and energy continue to build ahead of Georgia's game against Florida State.
Yeah, everybody's been walking outside. We know Georgia took a nice walk yesterday. They plan to do it again today and hopefully keep those injuries at bay, because we know that that has been hurting them all season long. They took massive hits, whether it was to that running back room. Even the offensive line got rumpled, and those two top receivers battled some injuries all season long, Dan.
And to that point, that's one of the many things that's been extremely impressive about quarterback Carson Beck so far this season, because through all those injuries to big names like Brock Bowers, Ladd McConkey, Kendall Milton, and the multiple offensive linemen you mentioned, he also led the Dogs to average around 38 points per game, regardless of who was suiting up on Saturdays. The coach's press conference was this morning, and Kirby Smart praised his quarterback and the leadership he shows every single day that he will be continuing to bring for the Dogs after announcing his plans to return for next season.
Instead of carrying that burden of that decision, he wanted to get that over and focus on the Orange Bowl, and didn't want to have to, answer questions about that down here. He wanted to be at his best. He wanted to lead his team, and I thought that was a good decision. In terms of his leadership, he's one of our better leaders. He does it in a different way than most people. He's very poised and calm. Very pleased with his leadership.
Despite that, they still managed to secure the second best third down conversion rate in the country. It's really shined a light on how offensive coordinator Mike Bobo has managed to deal with the punches this season. Georgia is on track to have the most passing yards per game since Bobo was first offensive coordinator in 2013. It's a relationship that was built on trust that makes it easier for every piece of the offense to perform.
It makes you comfortable knowing that your quarterback really knows the offense inside and out, that, just aside from everybody's routes and, what the reads are, I guess, to know the play like to a T, that, it makes it easier, because really everything is based off of reads and, everything.
Well, Mike Bobo, with him on the sidelines, he's going for his 9th bowl win with the Dogs.
And this team has just had so much success over the past couple of seasons. We're looking for one more win to finish up the 2023 season on a strong note. And we're just getting started down here. We're going to have continuing coverage in all of our newscasts today. And in addition to that, you can find even more coverage and a digital special on all of our digital platforms at around 4 o'clock. So make sure to tune in for that. It's going to be a lot of fun to keep diving into everything going on down here in South Florida.
Yeah, we'll be on the lookout for that. Like you said, Dan, around 4 o'clock for that push notification. Hope you guys are having fun down there, and we look forward to the coverage throughout the weekend. Dan Booth, Alyssa Lyons, live down there in South Florida for us.